Ashley with ILM Styled here, and today we are shooting this drugstore get ready makeup look. This is my everyday look. I use this to go to work, or if I'm like just not feeling like the whole shebang, doing eyeshadow, eyeliner. This is what I will do when I'm just going out, and it's just my everyday look. This is something cute, it's simple, it's quick, and everything that I'm using today is drugstore. If you are starting out fresh with makeup, you don't have a big budget, this is great for that, because like this is something that everybody I think can do. I used to not think that I could do my eyebrows, but I'm getting the right eyebrow products, and I think that today what we're using is a great starter. Everything is less than $10. I will link everything down below as well, and we will get into it. I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to follow me on my other social media accounts. Once again, thank you all for your continued support. So let's just get into it. We're going to be starting with the Up and Up Dual Effects Moisturizer. It's oil free. My face is clean and I am ready to go. This is a great summertime moisturizer, I would say. It keeps your skin nice and matte, and it really helps your primer keep your face matte. For the winter time, I would say this is your morning moisturizer. If you have dry skin, I don't recommend this, but I do recommend this for, say, if you are very oily. I know for me that I love this stuff because it does help keep me oil free. However, this winter time I have found that my neck area right down here gets super duper dry. Like, it feels so bad that I'm actually looking for something that is a little more moisturizing, especially at nighttime, that I can have so that this lasts me throughout the day and doesn't have like, I don't even know how to describe what happens to my neck, but it is bad. So we are just going to start with this. I do about 1 pump. You can find this at Target for about $5 to $7. I'm not really sure. I can't really remember what the price is. Been buying it for years. It's something that I love, and it really just helps keep my skin nice and matte throughout the day. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to prime our face. This is the Rimmel London Stay Matte Mattifying Makeup Primer in 3. I'm not sure why it needs like a number to it or anything like that, but it is shine controlling, pore minimizing, hydrating feel, and smooth skin. I got this in my Ipsy last month. I will say that it is a very mattifying primer. The way it lays on my face, it is nothing compared to my Smashbox Photo Finish primer. And you'll see, like, you can see the shine right in here and right here. But it doesn't, like, with the Smashbox, you see it just mattify. With this, I don't really think you see it mattify as much. But for your drugstore everyday routine, I think this is good, especially if you are new to the makeup world and you're younger and you're on a very small budget. You can get the Rimmel Stay Matte at Walgreens for about $6.99, and that's on the higher side. It looked like Target could get it. You could get it cheaper there. But the way this feels, it's like it's super hard to blend out. Like, it doesn't go very far. You see how my face is like pulling back on it, and it's not me like tugging really hard. It's actually this primer, and so it doesn't go far. So you might want to like dab it around like I did, and then blend it out, because wherever you put it is that general area. So if your zones are a little more oily in here, I would start putting it in here and then trying to push it out. Right now I'm having a bad breakout, so I'm really trying to mattify all of these things and not let it like get on there. So the next thing we're going to go to is our foundation. What I'm going to use today is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation in soft beige. It took me a little bit. I actually grabbed 2. Right now this is more my color This cracked the first day I got it, so I was kind of upset with it. But this is 365C soft beige, and it says goodbye photo flashback. This was is $5.99 on the higher end at Ulta, so you can get it less than that. I saw everything when I was like finding the prices for you, everything was higher at like the drugstore and Ulta. However, like these two were much cheaper at Target. So if you have a Target, I would go and check them out because you might not have to pay $5.99 for it. I'm gonna go in with my EcoTools Beauty Blender. Please don't judge it. It's getting bath this week. And we are just going to apply this to my hand. What I do is this does have a nice little spatula, so I will be applying the spatula to my hand, and then we're just gonna dip in there from where I see that we need more. And I usually only need about one spatula worth to cover my skin, so that's what we're gonna go with. I don't really know how to feel about these EcoTools Beauty Blenders, because I feel, look, this is supposed to be a like full coverage foundation, I do believe, but with these, like, I feel like this is sucking up more product than applying, so I'm still judging it because other beauty influencers are actually really loving this thing, and I'm like, I'm not seeing the love here, guys. If you're going for full coverage, I really feel like this thing is going to like suck it all up, and I'm not down for that, because I want to say my last beauty blender was from like the Dollar Tree, and it was amazing. I loved it. It didn't suck up everything, where this one like just takes all of my stuff. Good. You see, like, it's actually like this thing right here is not as red. This isn't as red. This isn't either. These are my breakout areas. I am so broken out like along in this area, and I'm just kind of over it. Alright, so once again, I don't know if I said it, but you can find this for about $5.99. Next thing that we do after that is going to be taking this Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Concealer, and this is in 02 Light. I like this stuff. It's not a full coverage, and since we are just doing a everyday makeup look, we don't really want full coverage. I don't really do full coverage every day. Because that's just ridiculous. I'm actually almost out of this. So you can get this at Ulta for $9 on the higher end of the scale. Like I was saying earlier, you can get all of that. I'm saying it's like cheaper at Target. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this in my problem areas that I'm having this week and try and blend them to nothing. Like this, it does have that like concealer stain that everybody kind of talks about. So if you're looking for something that doesn't sting, that is very gentle, this is not it. It's not like as bad as, who is the one that had the concealer that was like burning the hell out of everybody? I want to say it was Wet n Wild, but I can't remember exactly. But there was one that everybody was like, oh hell no, like this burns so bad. This has like a slight burn. It's not that bad. Been fighting off some kind of sickness that I can't beat, and I don't know whether to give in to the sickness or keep on fighting it, because I just feel like complete the back end of a mule. but oh well. So you see, like, my little spot here, it's almost gone. And actually in my viewfinder, I can't even really see it. I can a little bit. But then we're going to put the Coty Beauty on it, or the Coty powder, and we're going to set everything. What we're going to take next is going to be the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder. I love this stuff, and I feel like it is such a great setting powder. And this is actually goes for around $5 to $7 at Walmart, and I know that not every Walmart has this. The Walmart here where I am, the one closest to me, doesn't have it as far as I can see. However, the busier Walmart here does, and I hate going to that Walmart. So what I do is I just take it one time, and I usually tap once lightly. However, when I was traveling, quite a bit came loose. So I'm gonna try and show you this. This is much more than I would normally put in here. I'm not going to use all of this. I do not plan on using all of this, and this is a few applications worth. So I am going to take my Moda Beauty, I think this is Moda, yeah, Moda Pro that I got from BoxyCharm. What I'm going to do is I just take the tip end of it, and I usually tap it out. You know, I got a little bit of product on there, as you can see. And then I point it, I bounce it off my skin, and then I blend it down and do circles, because I really want to set that under eye. Then I'll see if it feels nice and smooth. If it feels smooth and dry, it doesn't feel like over here it's tacky, I'll then say, okay, that's enough. So see, I still have a lot of this product left. And what I do is I just take it and try to nicely dump it out. And what I do is I'll just clean out this and take the extra around, you know, making sure I don't leave any product on the table. Okay, so we are done with that. And the next thing we're going to do is going to be our bronzer. This is our Lisa Frank by Glamour Dolls Bitten and Bronze Matte Bronzer. This is $4.99 online. However, it is sold out right now. But this is one of the best drugstore bronzers there is. Even though it's not found in a drugstore, I don't think. This stuff right here is, oh, girls, it is gorgeous. I love this stuff. It's like nice and pale. Like, I wouldn't say it's pale so much as like, it's just really a nice formula. It works so well, makes me so happy. And I am going to take my Luxie Precision Foundation brush and just swipe it over a few times. Like, I just very lightly, like, and then we're gonna take it and we're gonna put it right in here. I like to start here and then sculpt up. Let me see. In this area where my natural cheeks stop, because I want to contour that up. I'm just going to take a very light dusting of it, and I'm going to shape this out here, and you see how it's like brush strokes, you know, because you are using a brush. And then just get in here really nicely. And this past week, I haven't even done this bronzing. I typically do, but I just haven't really been feeling it this week because I've been going for a lighter look. For my work is partially outdoors and partially office work, so I don't really need, and I'm in a like very basic uniform, I don't need all of the makeup for work all the time because we are done with bronzing. We are nice and sculpted. The next thing I'm going to take is going to be this Crown blush brush, and this is something like, we are going to take the City Color Be Matte Blush palette. This I do believe is about $5.99. I think when City Color does stuff like this with Ipsy, they don't have it available. Like, it's like them just saying, hey, we can't sell this, here, have it. Because every time I go and try and price something that I've gotten from City Color, besides this, I think, but these were available on eBay, it's not available online. So we are going to take the Be Matte blush, and this is online for, once again, it was around $5.99, and I don't think they're selling it anymore. And we are going to take the color Fresh Melon. We are going to take Fresh Melon here and put that on our cheeks. I am not the biggest fan of these. They are just so powdery. That's what it comes down to, is it's not like, it's just so powdery. Not really my favorites. They look powdery, they look cheap, but I don't really have any other drugstore blushes. I do have Pixie by Petra, but I really don't put that as like a drugstore. This is your everyday, less than $10. Let me see here. Yeah, everyday less than $10 makeup. But I mean, this is a cute color. This is a little too bright for me. This is my color here. Please don't mind my ratchet nails. Me and my girl have been going around for like the past 3 weeks trying to get my nails done, but because the salon is so booked and it's the Christmas holiday, it is just not working out for us. So I'm just gonna dab in, and once again, these City Color, they, like, all of the fallout from this is just unbelievable. And I like to dab and then dab, circle, and stroke out. I can say that these are usually pretty pigmented. Like, this is too much right now, but we gonna go with it. We're gonna blend this out, and hopefully, hope to God that something good comes out of this, because like I said, I usually would not use this blush. It's not my favorite, but I do keep it on hand for like drugstore stuff, or on days where I just can't find the color that I'm looking for. I will use this, but I don't use it very often. So I'm just going to blend everything in with my bronzer. Hopefully by the time we finish everything, it'll look a little better. So it's like a little flush, and it makes you look a little more together. And like I said, like, it's a little more than what I usually do. This is another reason I don't like them. They're so bold. Like, a little goes a long way with these, because they are very pigmented, I could say. As you can see, like, this stuff right here, like, whew, girl, we don't want that much in a blush. Like, I'm not really going for that, but oh well. The next thing we're gonna do is we are gonna curl our eyelashes. I think I got this eyelash curl at like the Dollar Tree, but do I love it? Yes, it is like the best eyelash curler I have ever owned. Now I haven't ever owned like a high-end eyelash curler, but this beauty right here is $1 and it works really good. So yo girl gonna continue getting the Dollar Tree one. With curling our eyelashes, and we are going to take the Essence Volume Stylist. This is like $4.99 at Ulta, I want to say, and we're just gonna apply. It's really good at like separating it. Casey Holmes got me to try this. I don't think it really volumizes, but I do like how it lengthens and separates. With the Voluminous L'Oreal Paris Curved Brush. This mascara at Walmart is $7. It's not my favorite, but it does do the job. At volumizing, I like the way it makes my girls. That is the L'Oreal Voluminous Curved Brush. Everybody loves it, L'Oreal Voluminous. However, I got the curved brush, and I'm not sure if the curved brush is any different than like the regular brush. I'm not that impressed with it. Do I think I'll buy it again? I'll probably try something different. I have had the CoverGirl Bombshell Volume by Lash Blast. I can't remember. But what I did was once I was done with it, I took the bottle and dispensed of the other ends and kept these because for moments like this, declumping my eyes. The last thing that we're gonna do is our eyebrows, and today we are gonna be using the Milani Stay Put Brow Color Pomade, and this, they don't say pomade, but we are going to be using brunette and 4. They had much lighter choices. Like this was like as close to what I could get for my color, and I was like, okay, I don't know if this is going to work or if it's going to be too dark, but this is what I got. So I'm not sure how many options they have, but where I was at, they had much lighter options, and I think this was the darkest option they had for me there. But the Milani section is always like done, and I think it's because Milani is a good brand. I do like them. I have quite a few Milani products at this point. I have the Milani Make It Last setting spray, the Milani eyeshadow primer, which girls, that stuff is good. Like on point, good. I love it. And this stuff I'm actually liking. I like this stuff. However, this is brand new, mind you. $6. $6? I guess that's what you get for it. So, I will be using my Tanya Crooks Brow Gal eventually and comparing these. But right now we're just gonna go in with this. Okay, well. So what I like to do is I push everything up so I could see where everything ends. And guys, like this guy is shooting. Look at this. Shooting like crazy. Man, that's so crazy. Alright, so I'm just gonna take this part because like I don't need it messing me up. And this is like so, even with this on here, I feel like I don't have that much room. Where up here with this, I would be more in a natural comfort, and this is where I'd want it to be so I can be and it gives me more room. Where this, like, I'm about to move out of room and like I'm not comfortable with it, which I guess when I get better with it, I will be more comfortable with it. We are just gonna go into the pot, and you see that I've used it a little bit. It's a nice glass pot too. Like I really like it. It doesn't go. I like the way it looks. It's not that big, but I don't think many of them are. So I just take it and dab in here. It's a little moussey. I kind of like that. It can get a little clumpy, so I usually try to be hyper aware of that. And we're just gonna go in and create the tail. And then kind of come along here and create everything else. I don't typically do this in this mirror, so a little out of my natural element. And bring it down. That way I can see this natural line here. Is I kind of just get whatever excess it might be in here. If there's like a clump, just take this and make it work. I think that looks really good. I'm actually really enjoying this stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, like as much as this irritates me, I do like the product so far. Like, it lasted. So I went to my friend's house the other night. I braided my hair, washed my entire face, and then just did my eyebrows. I woke up the next day and my eyebrows still looked really good, so I was pretty impressed. Just because, like, I was like, oh, it lasted through the night. Like, these still look good. It held really nicely. So once again, we're going to create the tail end over here. As I was saying, we're just going to take this and bring it out. This eyebrow always gives me a ton of trouble. So I'm trying to get better with it, and I think the pomade is going to help me. I do believe this was $7 at Walmart. Would I buy it again at this point? Yes. However, I'm probably going to invest in a better spoolie brush combo. Even though I do like this end, I'm not a fan of having this disconnected. I'm going to take the Essence Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel Mascara, and we are going to set my eyebrows. This is today's look. This is my everyday, like, go to work makeup look. It's nothing over the top. It just makes you look a little more put together and not like you just got out of bed. What I love about this look is it's really simple, it's really easy, and it can be really quick, like once you get everything down. I usually get dressed in I get makeup ready in about 30 minutes. It can be 15 to 30 minutes. I love that most of the stuff that I used, or all of the stuff that I used today, was drugstore, and it was less than $10. But I really want to say I will link everything down below, mainly for like Walmart or Target and Ulta. And then if it's sold out, I will still put a link to it. But I will link it down below. If you could, if you love this video, please let me know and hit subscribe, make a comment. I'm really trying to get the channel up and running, and I really appreciate you joining me today. So thank you. Y'all have a great day, and I hope that you enjoy your new year. Thank you.